Disasters don't send warnings. Storms, blackouts, or unexpected emergencies can hit at any moment and completely turn your life upside down. Though most people aren't ready for these situations, but having the right survival gear can actually make all the difference, giving you the tools and confidence to stay safe, find food and water, signal for help, and survive when everything around you goes wrong. So, today, we'll show you 30 Doomsday survival gear and gadgets every prepper should carry. All the latest prices and purchase links are listed down in the video description. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. Alright, have a look at the Survival Axe from Off-Grid Tools. So this isn't just a regular hatchet, it's basically a Swiss Army knife in axe form. Packed with 31 essential tools, it's designed to handle almost anything the outdoors, or a doomsday scenario, throws your way. The full-tang, all-steel axe head, paired with a lightweight, glass-filled nylon handle, gives it a perfect balance of strength and manageability. The resharpenable hatchet blade can chop wood, clear brush, or even handle light demolition. Need to drive in tent stakes or tear apart a broken deer stand? The hammerhead and claw have you covered. And it doesn't stop there. Hidden inside the handle is a 6-inch bimetal saw blade that folds out and locks securely, ready to cut through wood, plastic, or whatever else you encounter. At the base, you've got a car escape tool with a seatbelt cutter and window punch, while the gas valve shutoff wrench with a built-in bottle opener is handy in emergencies. Weighing barely over 1.5 pounds, it's compact enough for a glove box or bug-out bag. So, overall, this axe isn't just a tool. It's your mini toolbox. Well, when it comes to survival, fire isn't just comfort, it's life. The Titan Survivor steel Ferro-Rod is built to spark flames even when matches, lighters, or your patience fail. This isn't some tiny keychain gimmick. It's a full-size survival tool that reliably generates sparks in conditions that would render most fire starters useless. Scrape it with the back of your knife, aim the 3,000-degree sparks at your tinder or magnesium dust, and then you're cooking or signaling in no time. The Ferro-Rod is rated to spark more than 12,000 times. Plus, the handle itself is woven with 9 feet of Titan's Survivorcord, basically 550 paracord, snare wire, fishing line, and waxed jute all in one. So, in an emergency, you've got instant access to cordage for traps, repairs, or shelter. Oh, and the end of the handle features a high-decibel, waterproof emergency whistle, perfect for signaling when you're in trouble. Whether it's freezing temps, pouring rain, or extreme cold, this Ferro-Rod works when everything else fails. Honestly, fire might be the difference between surviving and freezing out there, and this tool delivers every single time. Clean water is basically liquid gold when civilization falls apart, and the Grayl GeoPress Ti is like carrying a portable purification plant in your backpack. This isn't just a water bottle, it's a titanium fortress that turns contaminated water into safe drinking water in just 8 seconds. Crafted from CP4, Grade 1 titanium, it's lightweight yet quite strong, and its capacity fits neatly into any pack. It uses one-press filtration to remove viruses, bacteria, and protozoan cysts, giving you safe hydration straight from any freshwater source. And the outer titanium cup doubles as a cooking vessel, letting you heat water or meals over coals or an open flame. A one-way silicone valve lets you add electrolyte or sports drink mixes without compromising the filter. Paracord D-ring loops help fill water in precarious situations, while the wide spout delivers water fast enough for filling other containers. With virtually no setup and a flow rate of 5 liters per minute, it's actually so fast. So, in doomsday situations, the Grayl GeoPress gives you safe drinking water, cooking ability, and peace of mind, all in one lightweight, tough package. If normal knives or weapons won't cut it, the United Cutlery M48 Hawk Harpoon steps up. Think of it as a survival multi-tool in weapon form. It cuts, pierces, intimidates, and even doubles as a spear if you lash it to a shaft. Made from a single piece of 2CR13 stainless steel with a black oxide coating, this harpoon is razor-sharp right out of the box, with a curved blade and piercing point designed for maximum effectiveness. Lashing holes let you attach it to a wooden shaft for hunting or defense. At 8.25 inches overall, it's compact enough to carry discreetly, yet large enough to handle serious tasks. Solid steel construction means no bending, no breaking, and the blade excels at both slicing and piercing. The rubberized sheath keeps it secure on your belt, though one-handed removal can be tricky, sometimes requiring two hands, a minor inconvenience for such a capable tool. In Doomsday scenarios, it becomes your go-to hunting weapon, fishing implement, and last resort defense tool all in one. It's a piece of gear that, when society breaks down, could be the difference between a full meal and going hungry, or between safety and vulnerability. The M48 Hawk Harpoon isn't just survival ready, it's survival smart. When the lights go out and darkness takes over, the Nitecore EX7 isn't just a flashlight, it's your personal beacon of survival. Pumping out a 6,000 lumens, this tactical lighting system can pierce through the blackest night, making it perfect for doomsday scenarios where streetlights and buildings offer no guidance. It features 3 customizable beam patterns, letting you adapt to search missions, patrolling, or even outdoor work in uncertain conditions. P boasts a maximum beam distance of 500 meters and a runtime of up to 570 hours in moonlight mode, so it's designed to last when you need it most. Powered by a single rechargeable battery, it's convenient, reliable, and built to handle tough environments. Special modes like strobe, lumen shield, and search give you options for signaling, scanning, or tactical use. Whether you're clearing debris, navigating collapsed structures, or patrolling your perimeter, the EX7 delivers superior illumination and versatility. In a doomsday scenario, it isn't just about seeing, it's about being prepared, staying safe, and maintaining control in an environment where darkness could otherwise become a serious threat. With this flashlight, you've got eyes where others see nothing. When cell towers are down and the internet is gone, the Kaito KA500 becomes your literal lifeline. This all-in-one emergency radio isn't just about catching signals, it's about keeping you informed when it matters most. First off, it has a dynamo hand crank generator, so even with no batteries installed, you can generate power. Pair that with its 180-degree adjustable solar panel, and you're basically self-sufficient for light and communication. The KA500 goes beyond a basic radio. It tunes into AM/FM, 2-band shortwave, and 7 preset NOAA weather channels, giving you real-time alerts for hurricanes, storms, and other emergencies. Hidden under the solar panel, there is a 5 LED reading lamp, perfect for tents, cabins, or power outages. There's also a built-in flashlight, and a USB output lets you charge your phone or small electronics via the hand crank. And it runs on 3 AA batteries, though the batteries are not included, or via an AC/DC adapter or USB cable. So, where information equals survival, the KA500 delivers critical intelligence, from weather threats to emergency broadcasts, keeping you informed, safe, and one step ahead. Sometimes a regular knife just won't cut it, and that's where the off-grid knives Caiman Dobel XL comes in. This isn't just a knife, it's a beast of a tool, combining the reach of a machete with the precision of a Bowie blade. Measuring 7 inches, and it's the largest fixed-blade knife off-grid has ever made. The blade shape is inspired by the Caiman EDC and Caiman XL folders, refined into a full-tang, cryogenic D2 steel fixed blade that's lean and extremely versatile. Plus, the slightly textured G10 handle is ergonomic and comfortable, fitting both large and extra-large hands, with or without gloves. Every detail has been thought through, including the custom Kydex sheath with OG Low Pro belt attachment, keeping your knife lower on your hip for easy, all-day carry. Whether it's processing firewood, building shelter, hunting, or defending your position, the Caiman XXL delivers in every scenario. In Doomsday situations, it becomes your primary cutting instrument, tackling everything from daily survival chores to critical defense, with the confidence that comes from owning a truly professional-grade blade. Now, when chemical or nuclear threats make the air itself dangerous, the Mira Safety Mop 1 CBRN suit becomes your personal survival bubble. This isn't some disposable hazmat suit. It's military-grade protection adapted for civilians who want serious, reliable defense. Unlike typical mop gear, which is usually impermeable, this one uses semi-permeable construction with embedded carbon spheres, allowing the suit to breathe while still blocking deadly agents. That means you can wear it longer without the exhaustion or dehydration risks that come with traditional suits. Durable and built for extended use, it lasts at least 30 days under typical conditions and can withstand up to 10 washes. If it's never exposed to direct threats, it can even last up to 10 years. The digital camouflage pattern adds an extra layer of tactical versatility, while superior puncture resistance keeps you safe from sharp hazards. In Doomsday scenarios, chemical plant explosions, biological attacks, or nuclear fallout, the Mop 1 isn't just protective gear, it's your survival cocoon. Essentially, it transforms a hostile environment into one you can survive, giving you a fighting chance when conventional safety is gone. Next, we've got the InstaFire Tactical Kit. Well, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill lighter or match set. It's a complete fire-starting system designed to work in conditions that would defeat traditional methods. And it gives you multiple ways to create fire. At the core is the InstaFire Pocket Plasma Lighter, which produces a single arc plasma flame that resists wind, rain, and snow. It also includes a 100-lumen flashlight that runs for 2 hours on a single charge, plus an extendable, bendable neck for reaching tricky spots. Then there's the InstaFire Ferro-Rod, a last-resort spark generator that works even when soaking wet, sending out a shower of 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit sparks while producing a 1,000-degree Fahrenheit flame that can boil water or cook a meal, even without wood. For added versatility, 2 InstaFire fire ropes, compact enough for your pocket. Plus, the kit's multiple slip pockets and 12 elastic loops keep your gear organized, while comfortable molly straps attach securely to a backpack. Weighing just bit over 1 pound, this tactical kit ensures that in doomsday scenarios where hypothermia or hunger is a real threat, you'll always have reliable fire to stay alive, cook, purify water, or signal for help. When you find yourself isolated in dangerous terrain with no way to call for help, then the ACR ResQLink AIS personal locator beacon instantly becomes your connection to the outside world. It's basically a rescue beacon that combines satellite communication with local AIS transponders, giving you the best possible chance of being located quickly by search and rescue teams anywhere on the planet. And once you activate it, the ResQLink AIS sends out your exact GPS location along with local alerts and a 121.5 MHz signal, so rescuers know exactly where to find you. Plus, it sends a 406 MHz distress message with GPS coordinates to a global satellite network while simultaneously alerting nearby vessels through the automatic identification system. It also features NFC technology, allowing users to access diagnostics via a smartphone and verify that their distress message has been received through the new return link service. And for water emergencies, it can be installed in a life jacket and automatically activates upon inflation, immediately signaling rescuers. It also combines global satellite coverage with local rescue awareness, providing peace of mind that help is on the way. In doomsday or isolated scenarios, this beacon isn't just a gadget, It's your lifeline to survival and connection to the outside world. When it comes to survival or outdoor preparedness, a strong flashlight isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely vital. That's exactly what the Olight Seeker 4 Pro delivers, both in performance and reliability. Its light pumps out 4,600 lumens, blasting through darkness as if it were daylight. But raw brightness isn't the only standout feature. Its dual charging system makes it incredibly practical. You can recharge it through USB-C with the included smart holster, or use the MCC3 magnetic charging cable. That holster does more than store. It automatically locks the flashlight securely and releases it instantly when you need it, while also preventing accidental activation that could reveal your location. The beam itself stretches an impressive 260 meters, making it excellent for security sweeps, nighttime signaling, or navigating rough terrain. Durability hasn't been overlooked either. The Seeker 4 Pro is built tough, with a design that's earned rave reviews for its dependability. In its moonlight mode, it can run continuously for up to 15 days without recharging. And with its IPX8 waterproof rating, heavy rain, splashes, or full submersion won't slow it down. All in all, this flashlight combines versatility, power, and rugged construction, a gear that could easily prove life-saving when the situation turns critical. When disaster strikes and temperatures plummet, proper shelter can mean the difference between life and death. That's where the Go Time Gear Life Tent proves its worth. Packing down to under 9 ounces, this compact emergency shelter expands into a 2-person tent capable of reflecting up to 90% of body heat, helping to keep hypothermia at bay. Constructed from puncture and tear-resistant PET mylar, it's designed to withstand punishing winds and heavy rain, giving you protection even in the harshest conditions. What makes this shelter so adaptable is its multiple uses. It can be strung between trees as a standard tent, wrapped around the body like a makeshift sleeping bag, or spread out as a ground cover. Setup is quick, only a few minutes, though space can feel tight for 2 larger individuals during long stays. A 120 decibel survival whistle is built in, capable of reaching rescuers from more than a mile away. The included 20-foot length of 550-pound paracord functions both as a tent line and as a multi-purpose cord for emergency repairs. Ultralight, compact, and simple to carry in any bug-out bag, this shelter is exactly the kind of equipment that could separate survival from danger in freezing or stormy conditions. When you're far from civilization, even a small injury can quickly escalate into something dangerous. The Adventure Medical Kit Sportsman 200 is designed to handle that reality. It's essentially a portable emergency room that supports up to 4 people and can address everything from minor scrapes to major trauma. This is far beyond the usual collection of adhesive bandages. Inside, you'll find trauma pads for controlling heavy bleeding, EMT shears capable of cutting through clothing in seconds, and an irrigation syringe for cleaning deep wounds to prevent infection. Plus, each section of the kit is clearly labeled for specific types of injuries, so even under stress, you can grab exactly what's needed. The external map shows the layout of supplies at a glance, and the reflective material ensures visibility in low-light conditions, whether by headlamp or firelight. Users consistently praise the kit's thoughtful design and quality supplies, though having some first aid knowledge makes it much more effective. With gear to manage cuts, burns, sprains, and severe bleeding, it's a kit that helps you stabilize emergencies until professional help becomes available. Starting a fire in bad weather can feel impossible, and in survival conditions, failure could be deadly. The UCO Titan Stormproof Match solves that problem. Unlike standard matches, these heavy-duty sticks measure over 4 inches long and burn for up to 25 seconds each, even after being submerged in water. Whether it's rain, snow, or high winds, these matches keep burning. Built for the worst environments, they allow you to boil water, cook food, stay warm, or signal for help when everything else fails. A single kit provides over 5 minutes of total flame time, all in a compact, rugged container. Even after soaking, the matches can be relit, ensuring you always have dependable fire on hand. In survival situations, whether after a hurricane, tornado, earthquake, or during rugged outdoor trips, maintaining warmth and preparing food is crucial. The Titan Stormproof Match Kit guarantees that fire will always be within reach. Compact, durable, and built for extreme reliability, it's like carrying fire in your pocket, ready when nothing else will work. If you're lost, injured, or separated from your group, making yourself heard could mean rescue, or being left in danger. That's where the Titan emergency signaling whistles shine. They're not ordinary whistles. Their piercing 120 decibel blast can travel over a mile, making them ideal for signaling across rough terrain or in noisy conditions. The P-less design eliminates moving parts that could jam, freeze, or fail, so you can rely on them no matter the environment. Each whistle also comes with about a foot of Survivorcord, a survival-grade cord containing fishing line, fire-starting tinder, and a metal wire for multi-purpose use, basically a mini survival kit in itself. The spring-loaded clip attaches securely to backpacks, belts, or mollywebbing, while the bright orange finish ensures it's easy to locate in an emergency. Users appreciate the whistle's sheer volume and durability, noting that the dual-chamber design produces a distinct sound. The intensity may be startling in quiet areas, but that's exactly the point. Loud, rugged, and cleverly designed, these whistles provide a reliable way to summon help, coordinate with others, or alert people to danger when voices alone can't carry. Next up is the 72 Pro Survival System from Uncharted Supply Co. This setup arrives in a 36-liter waterproof backpack filled with more than 60 professional-grade items made for 2 people, including water filters, food rations, first aid essentials, and signaling gear. This isn't just a kit. It's a full survival package designed with input from medical experts and first responders. Every piece has a dedicated slot in clearly marked pockets, and survival directions are printed on the inside liner, so you can locate items without wasting time. The bag itself also works as a flotation device, while the removable plastic side panels can act as splints or even substitute as snowshoes, adding multi-purpose use to the pack. Not only does it keep everything dry during downpours, but the roll-top closure adds an extra seal against water. Owners highlight the smart organization and durable build, noting it sits comfortably even when packed full. The kit even contains protective gear like thermal gloves, ballistic-rated goggles, and filtration masks, showing that survival often demands teamwork and protection from hazards. A few people mention it's a pricey purchase, but if you want a ready-to-go pack that covers nearly every survival requirement for 3 days or more, this system delivers. Well-organized, reliable, and prepared for real emergencies. In survival situations or when regular life collapses, sometimes digging becomes essential, whether you're making a campfire pit, clearing rubble, or setting a defensive trench. That's where the SOG XL Entrenching Tool earns its place. Far from being just a shovel, this is a compact folding survival tool crafted from high-carbon tempered steel for maximum toughness. You can dig through dirt, chop at light obstacles, and even saw roots with its serrated edge. Thanks to its clever 3-part folding mechanism, it shifts from a traditional shovel to a 90-degree pick, which is great for busting through frozen soil, packed ground, or even ice. The triangular handle provides a solid hold and also allows the tool to be hung when not in use, while the twist lock system keeps it stable under heavy use. Users report that it handles rocky terrain, sand, and dense earth without bending. The trade-off? Its smaller size means big digging jobs take more effort, so it won't replace a full-size shovel if you're moving lots of soil. Even so, it comes with a ballistic nylon sheath that clips onto a belt or tucks neatly into a bag or car. When survival means building shelter, moving debris, or prepping firewood, this tool gives you the rugged versatility needed to keep going. Now we've got the 4-week emergency food supply kit from 4 Patriots. Inside, you get 192 servings spread across 11 recipes, delivering roughly 1,300 calories per day to keep you fueled during extended emergencies. Everything comes sealed in 26 Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, giving it a shelf life of up to 25 years when stored properly. What makes it unique is the emphasis on comforting meals like macaroni and cheese, creamy stroganoff, and fluffy pancakes, because eating familiar food can help maintain morale when conditions are stressful. The triple-layer Mylar keeps out light, oxygen, and moisture, ensuring the food stays edible even when storage isn't perfect. Many users note the meals taste surprisingly good compared to typical survival rations, which is a big plus. Some do mention that the calorie count may be on the lower side for people doing heavy physical tasks, but for basic survival needs, it works well. Everything is hand-packed in the US, and the directions are straightforward enough to follow even with limited cooking options. In a prolonged crisis, power outage, or survival event, this kit provides dependable nutrition and comforting flavors that make difficult times more bearable. Sometimes a standard paracord just doesn't cut it, especially when survival requires more than rope alone. That's where Titan Survivorcord comes in. Rated to hold up to 620 pounds, this cord conceals 3 hidden survival tools in its inner strands: a fishing line, waterproof tinder, and a utility wire. Developed originally for Special Forces use, it's essentially a compact survival kit wrapped inside durable cordage. One cord can help you fish for food, start a fire even in wet conditions, build snares, or make antennas, saving you from carrying separate gear for each task. The utility wire is 30 AWG brass, strong, conductive, and non-magnetic, perfect for small traps, improvised antennas, or even campfire cooking wraps. The fire-starting tinder is paraffin-impregnated jute fiber, which ignites quickly, giving you warmth and cooking ability when other options fail. Essentially, this cord turns a simple rope into multiple life-saving tools, packing fishing, fire-starting, and wiring capabilities into every foot. For anyone serious about survival, it's a space saver. You get a lot of gear in a single, easy-to-carry product without having to juggle multiple items in your pack. When crisis strikes, speed matters, and ordinary first aid tools aren't always enough. The Leatherman Raptor Rescue combines 6 key tools in one compact, heavy-duty package: medical shears, strap cutter, ring cutter, ruler, oxygen wrench, and carbide glass breaker. These aren't basic scissors. They were created with input from EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters, specifically for trauma care where precision and speed are critical. The blades, made from 420HC stainless steel, slice cleanly through clothes, bandages, or other medical material without dulling fast. Its tungsten carbide glass breaker smashes car windows instantly if someone is trapped, while the built-in oxygen wrench ensures you can quickly access emergency oxygen tanks. Professionals value its balance and usefulness, pointing out that it replaces several individual tools, though some note it feels heavier than regular shears. The MOLLE-compatible holster keeps it ready at a moment's notice. In disaster or survival scenarios, this isn't just a set of scissors. It's a compact emergency kit, capable of cutting rings, breaking glass, handling wounds, and managing urgent medical needs. When help is far away, it can genuinely make the difference between life and death. A knife is more than just another accessory when you're outdoors, and it's one of those essential items that can mean the difference between ease and frustration. The Morakniv Kansbol, crafted in Sweden, has earned a trusted name among campers, bushcraft enthusiasts, and survivalists for good reason. Its standout feature is the blade, made from premium Swedish stainless steel 12C27, recognized for holding a sharp edge even through frequent heavy-duty use. The design shows smart engineering. At the front, the blade carries a flat grind, excellent for food prep, carving, or fine detail tasks. Toward the back, it shifts into a Scandi grind, which offers the durability needed for splitting wood or tackling rougher chores. At 2.5 millimeters thick, it finds the right balance between sturdy and lightweight. The spine is squared at 90 degrees, letting you strike a Ferro-Rod for sparks with ease. A practical touch when starting campfires. The handle combines polymer and a rubberized grip, giving you a secure yet comfortable hold, even in wet or cold environments. Its one shortcoming is the plastic sheath, which isn't the toughest available. Still, given how light the Kansbol is and how simple it is to carry, it strikes an excellent balance of portability, functionality, and dependability. When bad weather sets in or you need to stay hidden, shelter isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Here, the AquaQuest Hideaway Bivy Stealth proves you don't need a bulky tent to stay protected from the elements. This compact shelter lies close to the ground, maintaining a low profile that makes it easier to remain unnoticed when stealth is important. It is constructed from 70D nylon ripstop. It boasts a waterproof rating of 10,000 millimeters, far beyond what most tents can offer. That level of protection ensures dryness even in driving rain. The design is thoughtful, with a clear window near the head that prevents a claustrophobic feel, plus a mesh door that blocks insects while allowing airflow. Setup is fast and simple, usually taking no more than 2 minutes, making it ideal for quick shelter in a pinch. Weighing under 3 pounds, it compresses small enough to fit into nearly any pack. Many users highlight how reliably dry it keeps them in severe weather, thanks to sealed seams and solid zippers. The downside is the limited interior. There's little room to sit up or stretch fully. Still, for anyone prioritizing speed, waterproofing, lightness, and compact carry, this Bivy delivers exactly that. In the outdoors, emergencies don't just come from weather or exposure. Injuries can strike at any moment. That's why having the right medical kit can be life-saving. The Rhino Rescue Emergency Medical Kit goes far beyond basic first aid packs filled with bandages and wipes. This one is built for serious trauma situations, particularly when rapid bleeding control is needed. Now inside, it includes professional-grade tools such as a genuine tourniquet, compression gauze, a pressure bandage, chest seals for penetrating wounds, and protective gloves. These aren't extras. They are critical components designed to keep someone alive until medical professionals can take over, or in survival scenarios when no help is coming. The kit is impressively compact, roughly notebook-sized, and weighs just 350 grams. It's stored in a MOLLE-compatible pouch, allowing easy attachment to a backpack, vest, or belt. Plus, a quick reference guide is also included, making it usable even for people with minimal medical training. With its size, portability, and life-saving supplies, this kit is tailored for anyone who takes preparedness seriously. Light often goes unnoticed until it's gone, but once it disappears, every task becomes a challenge. That's where the Fenix LD35R proves invaluable. More than just a flashlight, it's a full-featured lighting system capable of handling everything from hiking dark trails to signaling in emergencies. Its primary beam is powerful, producing up to 1,800 lumens and reaching distances over 300 meters. For closer tasks like campsite use, it has side lights that provide 360-degree illumination in white, red, or blue. Whether you require a strong beam to look ahead or softer light for camp chores, this tool adjusts to your needs. Here, the power flexibility is another highlight. You can recharge it through USB-C, run it on a standard rechargeable battery, or swap in CR123A cells, which are excellent for cold weather performance. Add in a magnetic base for hands-free use and a stainless steel bezel tough enough to break glass in an emergency, and you've got a tool built with versatility in mind. On its lowest mode, it runs for over 100 hours, and built-in thermal regulation prevents overheating. On higher outputs, it does heat quickly, and the colored side lights aren't as effective in daylight. Still, the LD35R remains a rugged, adaptable illumination tool suited for nearly any scenario. Water is always a top survival concern, and the MSR MiniWorks EX has been a dependable answer for decades. Unlike compact straw filters, this pump-style purifier is designed for frequent long-term use. Its ceramic element with a carbon core not only eliminates bacteria and protozoa, but also filters out grit and improves taste by reducing chemicals such as chlorine and pesticides. One of its strongest advantages is maintainability. You can fully disassemble it without tools, scrub the ceramic filter, and restore the flow rate, keeping it usable for years. When maintained, it can process roughly a liter per minute, and each cartridge lasts for up to 2,000 liters before replacement is needed. Now, in terms of practicality, it's user-friendly. The filter screws directly onto wide-mouth bottles, or MSR water bags, simplifying the collection and purification process into a single step. Outdoor adventurers often praise its durability, noting that it withstands drops and rough use where others might fail. That resilience and ease of upkeep are why it continues to be a trusted option for long-term water security. When conditions turn cold, rainy, and windy, fire stops being a comfort and becomes survival itself. Getting one started under those circumstances can be maddening, and that's where the Zippo Typhoon match kit proves its worth. Inside the waterproof container are 15 oversized matches engineered to keep burning, even after being submerged. Dunk one in water, pull it out, strike it, and it will still ignite. Once lit, each match produces a hot, steady flame lasting up to 30 seconds, and that is far more reliable than ordinary matches. The case is made of durable ABS plastic, sealed with an O-ring, and it even floats if dropped in water. It also protects the striker from dampness, with spare strike pads stored inside as backups. Weighing just 4 ounces, the kit is compact enough to carry in a pocket or slip into a pack. The matches themselves are big enough to grip easily, even with frozen fingers or gloves on. The only limitation is quantity. You only get 15, so they should be used wisely. Still, when nothing else will hold a flame, these matches will, making them an excellent backup fire starter for any survival kit. In survival situations, being alerted to a threat before it arrives can be as vital as food or shelter. That's the role of the Fith Ops 209. Primer Trip Alarm, a compact early warning device for protecting your camp. Made in the USA from tough, precision-machined aluminum, it functions with standard 209 shotgun primers. Once the tripwire is triggered, the mechanism goes off with a loud crack, enough to scare away wildlife or alert you to approaching intruders. Plus, the installation is straightforward also. Simply secure it to a tree, run the included Dyneema line across the chosen area, insert a primer, and remove the safety pin. Plus, the kit comes with 75 feet of line, and it can also be paired with adapters or daisy-chained with other systems for more coverage. Users value its simplicity, dependability, and volume, along with the 10-year warranty that reflects its quality build. The only drawback is that primers aren't provided. You'll need to purchase them separately. Even so, for those seeking a battery-free, purely mechanical perimeter defense, this trip alarm offers trustworthy peace of mind. A dead battery can turn an already stressful emergency into something far worse, especially if your vehicle is your lifeline. The Wolfbox Jump Starter ensures you're never stranded. Delivering a massive 4,000 peak amps, it has the strength to revive a car or truck battery that's completely drained. Yet it offers more than just jump-starting ability. With its 24,000 milliamp-hour capacity, It doubles as a power bank for keeping critical electronics charged. It includes a 65-watt USB-C port capable of running laptops, a fast-charge USB-A for phones, and a built-in flashlight with SOS and strobe modes. The magnetic tail cap lets you attach it under the hood for hands-free nighttime use, an especially practical touch. Protected with IP64 weather resistance, it withstands rain, dust, and rough handling. Owners frequently mention how reliable it is, even with batteries that seemed beyond recovery. Its 10-layer safety system also guards against sparks, overheating, or other hazards. At just over 3 pounds, it's heavier than standard power banks, and the jumper cables could be longer. But its strength, versatility, and rugged design make it an essential piece of gear for anyone preparing a vehicle for emergencies. Some survival tools are bulky, but others are made to disappear into your pocket until needed. The SOG Flint Survival and Defense Tool falls into the second category. Lightweight at less than an ounce, but packing multiple life-saving functions in one slim tube. It combines a fire starter, a small compartment for storing steel wool tinder, a carbide glass breaker, and a survival whistle. The Ferro-Rod sparks even when wet. The glass breaker can shatter vehicle windows instantly, and the whistle provides a clear signal when you need attention. Its knurled aluminum body gives a solid grip, and its minimalist design means no fragile parts to worry about. Of course, the whistle isn't as piercing as larger standalone versions, and the tinder space is small, so it's not intended for prolonged use. But as a discreet backup packed with essentials, it's dependable and unobtrusive, the kind of pocket tool that proves invaluable when the unexpected happens. When power is gone and communications are down, staying informed can be the difference between safety and risk. The running snail. Emergency weather radio is designed to keep you connected when normal channels fail. It runs on 4 different power sources: solar panel, hand crank, USB charging, and its internal 4,000 mAh battery. That flexibility ensures it stays functional in virtually any condition. It tunes into AM, FM, and NOAA weather alerts, so you can keep track of storms and emergencies. But it's more than just a radio. It also works as a flashlight, a motion-activated reading lamp, and even an SOS siren. Plus, it can serve as a power bank for recharging your phone in an emergency. A minute of cranking gives several minutes of runtime, while the solar panel helps maintain charge during sunny days. Here, the solar feature isn't powerful enough to fully recharge the unit, but it does help extend usability. With its sturdy construction, clear LCD screen, and versatile functionality, the running snail is a compact emergency tool that earns a spot in any preparedness setup. So that was our list of 30 Doomsday survival gear and gadgets preppers should keep. Thanks for watching. Feel free to reveal your thoughts in the comments section and share this video if you find it helpful. And to know more about outdoor products, reviews, and buying guides, you can visit our website, gooutdoorzone.com.